I'm Madonna Guy,
I'm David Shield.
and I wanted to talk about the future role system in relation to teenagers, because
Teenagers.
teenagers need some help at the moment.
Well, teenagers need help for a couple of reasons. Largely because everybody's concerned that they are spending too much time on their phones. But I think an important part of that is that's the way life's becoming integrated, and it's, at least for the main part, the adults are involved in that as much as the kids, and
Yeah.
having their attention drawn away and, facing behavioural addictions with it.
And people don't realise how addictive they are. But every
hmm
time you get that ping on your phone, it's a little burst of dopamine.
Yeah, and the kids are getting it too. But there's some good things about that. So, not to be doom and gloom, but the only reason to bring that up is because they've found that studies with teenagers who have more difficulties in their life, they've ended up getting to like 18, 19, 20 with not enough roles.
Right.
So
So why is that? Is there a reason why teenagers are losing their roles? Like because we're brother and sister, when we were kids, we did scouts and girl guides and we did lots of sport and we did like all sorts of things, around our small town. And it was quite a full life as a teenager. So why are kids losing those roles? Or is that
well,
just the way of the world and, like you say, technology?
there's a range of things. Like there's a whole fear element of society, and so people aren't engaging as much. Um, I think that what my experience growing up, being in all types of things in the scouts and playing all types of sports, being in musical groups, was that there was a lot of mentors there. So
Mm,
outside the home where your parents were and the teachers, you get dealt with the other adults in a much nicer way usually, because it's not school, it's not home. And you develop Aristotle in ancient Greek, in virtue ethics. He says the only way to grow virtues, to develop them, is to learn them off other people who have them. And so the more roles we have in their life, the more likely we'll come across good mentors
yeah,
where we can learn from them and integrate how they do things.
yeah,
But the general study shows that kids with problems have less roles.
right.
So what we need is a more breadth of roles, because they found they come out into early adulthood and they just don't know enough things because they haven't learned off enough people.
Awesome. Good to know. Thanks, David.
Thank you.